Good afternoon. This is English version. My name is Obad Barlas, and today is December the 27th, 2019. We are almost at the end of the year. So today I'm going to talk about brain. This brain, what the brain is. Basically, what they say is the brain is when the human is born by the combination of a cell and an egg. First stem cell is it's a chemical by amino acid. It's a chemical by two chemical reaction. The one cell is born and then it is divided, and then millions and trillions of cells they generate, and then by the stem cell they generate neurons, and neurons travel, and then they form the body and body parts, and all neurons, every neuron has a destination. Young neuron which is born, that neuron knows how much to travel, where to travel, what organ to form. So this is basically, I've already talked about this in my previous versions. So so basically the neurons which are born, they are responsible for the body parts, and the what you say, the mapping is called genetics. So every human has the same genes. Genetic, it's a drawing, it's a structure that a human is born on this with this map. So but then when the points when the body parts are formed, then you have becomes a mind. So mind is, there's a difference between mind and the brain. Mind is the organization and the operation of those parts which is of the brain. So brain parts form the structure, and structure, operation, and its execution is called mind. So every mind is different, and that mind is basically differs because of the experience. So human, when between the age of say born and up to the age of 18, every human has his and her own experience, and with that experience and environment, that individual is known. And now also the scientists are saying that human is a robot of electrical and chemical signals and pulses and the waves. So basically, they are all same, but every individual is different because of his and her experience. So by the age of say that's we say teenager, the age between 12 and 17 is dangerous, because at that time every human is learning, in a learning process, every human. So that period of age is basically it's negating all other knowledges, all other people knowledges, and trying to experience their own. And then their personality develops with the environment, and then by the age of 18, 19, their personality is developed. But then they start experiencing different experience, because they enter in a different phase of life, which is studies is gone, now you're practical, and then your marriage. So every stage is different. So that's why every human is different. If a person is born say in the village, he or in a multi-millionaire family, or a normal family, a mediocre family, he or she will have a different experience, and according to that experience, he will have a different mind set. That's what we say, oh, you have a mindset. So basically, that's what it is. Now, me, yeah, we can improve this thing by, what is mediation? Mediation is basically, it's called the decrease of human suffering, and increase of improve, and improving of the well-being. So by mediation, you decrease suffering and improve the well-being. So scientists have, in my last video I've already talked about that, they have developed a god helmet to improve to induce the mediation and improve the well-being and decrease the stress. So this is a very complicated. So but the brain is basically, you can say, it's the core, it's deeper than the oceans. So human can develop brain in a different form, with a different experience. So you have to have in that environment to make your skills and knowledge, if you want to have that. So then they say the memory of resonance. The memory of, it's there is no such thing as memory in this piece of meat in the skull. The memory of resonance is outside somewhere. So when you experience something, that experience goes in the memory of resonance because it travels. So you experience through listening, through watching, through reading, and that's all experiences. So what happens is, when you experience that, that is all transformed into electrical pulses and circuits. So neurons, they travel, they generate pulses, and they transform, they save their data in the environment we don't know, but nothing is here. Only thing is that when you think, when you try to retrieve the information, or that will generate pulses and retrieve the data from the memory of resonance. So basically it's like that. If a person is gone, say dead, in a coma, and the brain cells are not working, then what will happen is, if he comes back, then the neurons, they start they start building, and the new I think in one video I already talked, they removed the half brain, and the half brain was of a person was there, and he was living with the half brain, and his tumor was gone. They removed the tumor. So half brain developed the same thing. So he was able to retrieve his data, he was able to learn and retrieve how he was living from the memory of resonance, because the memory was there, right? So that's what we say, oh, you start remembering, and now you are, oh, he start remembering, or he's forgetting. But then you practice, then you see, then you listen, then you watch, and your memory neurons, they start the brain areas start developing and start sending signal to get the information back, and that's why you revive your memory. Okay, my name is Ubaid Barlas, and I will be in touch. I'll be talking more about brain, hopefully. And if you share this video, please kindly you like it, and you just share with people, so that more and more people will talk. Okay, and talking to you soon. Hopefully, I'm trying to generate more and more information, and to impart knowledge to the people. Okay, thank you very much. Hope to see you soon. You take care, and bye-bye.